not hungry because
exactly
the smell, it's gonna.
Yeah, I make this probably 30, 40 times a day, and right now I just can't wait to eat it.
Jimmy, see, now there you go. And to speak to that, you were mentioning, you know, you walk in and it's kind of a New York feel. Well, David Malazzo is sitting next to you today. And David was so funny as we were coming up the elevator today. David, I'm going to bust you because I think it's the cutest thing I've ever heard. He says, why would I work there if I didn't like the food? He goes, I'm from New York. I don't need to work someplace that doesn't have good food. And so, I mean, that says it right there.
It's absolutely the best. The quality of the food, the freshness, it's amazing. It really is. It's comparable to any New York Italian restaurant, I have to say.
Tell me what's on your, what are your favorites on the menu?
I'll tell you the truth, the shrimp and scallops, Antoinette's my favorite, and the smell of that. You're going to have to be passing that over here, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy, so
you're enough for everybody.
All right, so describe what you're making today.
Well, here, let me pass you a dish first. Here you go.
Oh, man. Hey, if you're anywhere near the webcam, man, you got to see this. This, Mama, you've been a good girl? Have you been a good girl?
Good girl, not good girl. I'm gonna eat it.
This is named after my grandma,
that looks
Antoinette,
beautiful.
and it's a shrimp and scallops dish, and we put, you know, fresh wine in there, fresh garlic, Kalamata olives, roasted red peppers, some artichoke hearts, and capers. We cook that down a little bit with a little bit of tomato, fresh basil, and parsley, and oregano, and it just turns out great. You put that over a bed of linguine, and like right there, that's enough for 2 people, I think, just that dish.
You know a sign of a beautiful dish when your mouth is watering right as it comes up to you. Is your mouth watering like mine?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, girl.
Because my eyes are on the plate here. See? But then, not only it smells good, it looks beautiful, it tastes fabulous.
I don't think that smell ever gets old.
Oh, nice slivered garlic. Beautiful, fresh. What kind of tomatoes do you use?
I just use a whole peeled plum tomato. Just the juice of it, though. I don't get too much of the tomato in there. I just want a little bit of color in there.
Mama, I'm going to pass this over to you. You got to taste this. This is fantastic.
The
presentation is beautiful.
Well,
Are these the
very
plates that you use at
through the day, yeah, we do have a lot of different dishes that we put out with our plates. So,
Mama, dive into that. There's all kinds of goodies on that plate for you. So you were saying that this dish is named after your grandmother, Antoinette?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the story of that.
Well, you know, she loves the shrimp and the scallops, and she'd always ask for certain things in it. So we kind of came up with a dish for her, and when we did, just people love it, and they order it like traditionally. So she'll eat that traditionally as well. And I also got one named after my grandpa Mario, my late grandpa, and you know it's just 2 wonderful dishes that have went so far on our menu when we put them on. And every time I sell one, I think of my grandma or my grandpa. My brother, I have a twin brother. He's on the floor at night. He does the same thing. When you order an Antoinette, you know that you're going to get something that my grandma Tony, who's in the office every day, is going to approve of right away. That's her dish.
You guys, we're talking with Chef Jimmy Malnati. This is Uncle Sal's, and it's located, excuse me, at the southwest corner of Osborne and Hayden. It's been there, you said 23 years?
Yeah, 23 years.
About 23 years, family owned. Like I said, you're going to meet Sally, and you're going to see Bobby, and Jimmy's in the kitchen, and Jimmy's twin is out there. And the last time you had a couple of servers that just were over the top excited to be working there.
Oh, absolutely. All our staff has been there for many, many, many years. I got one going on 20 years, 15 years. You know, you start at Uncle Sal's, there's no other way. You don't go anywhere else after that.
There's kind of a phenomenon, Jimmy, that happens right around this time of day when the food is good in the studio, and that's people from places that I never even knew existed come out of the woodwork. They end up with us in the studio, and that's happening right now. All right, Mama, describe it for me.
How can I describe it? There's so much to talk about here. It is just delicious. I mean, the pasta, it's not too much tomato, and that's the way I like it, almost the color.